Hi, everyone. Welcome. Barbara. Hi. You still mute your Barbara. On the left bottom of the screen is a little red microphone if you got it. Intense times at the moment. I mean, with this new moon and the eclipse and stuff, man, everything's just coming up. So, yeah, just
So
not personal. It's everywhere with everyone that I know. I'm just watching it.
The situation changed in Switzerland because the people give yes to the votation that the government can do whatever they want. I make it easier.
Yeah.
A check in white. So this time I am again concerned. And now the not vaccinated people cannot come anymore to my yoga school. And this is the people I do slowly to stay with the feeling. This is this wonderful people, they come since in 15, 25 years that paid me non-stop, even it was closed and I decided not to take them. I follow the government. So one hand, I'm not liking me for that, because if nobody follows the government, it will change.
Exactly.
And I feel I'm very emotional anyway. I would not could give classes quiet. I know myself. I would, oh, there's somebody outside. What happened? School closed. So I want to feel this with you. For the people I talk to, everybody, it's okay. It's in me. That's not okay. That I have not I don't know the word in whatever, that I
Say in
cannot.
German
Pardon?
or French. Say in French, or maybe someone can translate.
I don't hear you well anymore.
Okay, say it in French. Maybe we can translate.
But you know, it's just a word. I don't find the word is not important.
No worries. Okay. Yeah.
But you know, it's when you, yes, for not to be vaccinated myself, I will close the school. Whatever happened, there I'm clear. But the other, you need this animal, I don't know, strength. Here I am, and I don't follow, and I don't have it. And this touches me more than everything, that I am like everybody, just following like the mayor. I don't see you anymore, but it's nice to see you also, Ba, the host. But I would like to see again Isaac, even if I love you so much.
Isaac, you have to unmute.
We don't hear you.
Cool. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. If it's possible to just be gentle with yourself, you see that something would like yourself to be different in you, but you see that it's something and you can't at this moment. So just to be gentle with that. Yeah, not to be hard, because yeah, I know you would like it to be different, and at the moment you can't. It's just like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see this also. And for me, it's already good that I, before, years ago, before know you, I would have done it, and not because I have to follow. So this is good that I have been listening, but
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Just as a bridge for these people that you love and respect, to maybe you just write them a note to say, listen, you so value their support over these years, and you wish there was something in you that could not listen to the rules, but for your system at the moment, it's too much. You can't. It's not that you don't want to, but you can't. Just so they
I
know.
talk to everybody. Sorry, if
Okay.
I'm emotional, I cut you all the time. Sorry, Isaac. I talk to everybody.
Okay.
And for
Yeah.
them, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good then.
For them, it's
So
okay.
that's, yeah. So that's clear. So beautiful. Then now it's only just
Only me.
those. Yeah. Well, not even you, just patterns playing in you.
Yes, good. Yeah, my system.
Yeah.
I escape just now. I am not in touch with this.
It's okay. You don't have to make a, you know, it's not a doing right now. We just
I know.
here. Yeah. We're just here. You've spoken very clearly. And just, it's okay. All is well. You know, there's nothing that you have to do. There's nothing you have to confront. Just you here. Naked and vulnerable. Yeah. And then what it wants to show, it will show. So just this moment, just here resting together, no agenda, nowhere to get, no special way to be. Just resting here. How is it? In a way, it's almost impossible to say how it is, right? It just is.
Pardon? I
In a
didn't
way,
get
it's in a way, it's difficult to say how it is. It just is. It's not any, you know, how do we describe it?
It helped me a lot that I have now again satsang with you. Because to see you regularly and have done the retreat, it's more here fast. Oh, just your system or thinking. It helps a lot, really.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear. I mean, yeah, because really and truly, you know, we've grown up in a culture, you could say, on working on ourselves, on trying to be a special way, but all of that to me just is, it's not useful. Really, just to be is enough, yeah. We don't have to be any special way.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Yeah, and thanks for being naked and real and yeah, beautiful to meet like this. Simple. Yeah. Feet. I see you. Hey, feet.
How sweet. How beautiful.
Any questions? Joking.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pete. Yeah, Pete.
Our picture is frozen at the moment. Ah, no, it's okay.
Sorry, my internet connection tonight seems a bit slow. Nothing I can do about it. Don't know if anyone can hear me, but yeah. Okay, everyone's back. Yeah, great. I see you. Hi, Mira.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Good. My internet connection is a bit weird tonight. So we had a huge storm, and so here we are. It's working at this moment.
Yeah, your picture is a little bit frozen, but I can hear you.
Great. Internet connection is really poor tonight. Let's see if I can find Mira again. Ah, there I see it. I just see a blank screen that hasn't come back yet. Your picture. It will soon. With
No.
luck.
No problem.
Okay.
You're still here.
Yeah. I see you again and I hear you.
I would love to look at something with you because I'm in Germany right now, and things are
Okay.
really crazy here. So I was traveling for 2 months now, and I have been in Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, and now Germany, and I have never experienced such fear frequency. I really like, wow, what's going on here? I don't know how it is in the other countries, but Germany certainly is freaking out. And I haven't seen my family for 2 years. So it's the first time that I saw them. And like all of them just vomited on me, like in a way I have never experienced before. Like I have a diagnosis of being a narcissist, possessed by the devil. My father is certainly, like, he's certain that I'm, like, people who are working with me are paid by George Sorrow. to bring forward the new world order, and like no one is really listening to me or looking at me even, you know. It's just what's going on. Most of the time I was just sitting there in silence, and no one even is daring to look into my face and my eyes, and it's like, hey guys, can you see me? Like, what is going on?
You know, but you speak it clearly. When you could say people have fallen into fear, they don't have access to their cortex. Everything is going through old survival programs. They cannot see you.
No.
It's not possible. It's not possible. So then once you realize that, they can't help it. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with them. Somehow their system just tuned to that fear vibration. And then to me, the only logical thing is to take care of yourself in this gentle way you can. Because, you know, unless if someone's really in fear and they're projecting, I don't think there's much you can do about it. Really and truly, it's not, you know, yeah.
I have no interest to prove anything else. You know,
No, I mean,
just
it's
don't.
not, it's not possible. That's the whole thing, is you can't have a conversation because there's no exploration possible. The only thing is you remaining at peace. Maybe that brings some peace, but usually then it'll get projected on, because the peace is vulnerable. It has no agenda. It doesn't want to convince anybody. It's just there. So I would say be kind and gentle with yourself, and don't put yourself in circumstances like that, even when you call it family or whatever. It's just, I don't find it useful.
Yeah, I can see all of this, and of course it's my family, and I see like, what does it even mean? And like, so like things are disappearing, like around me, like any idea of community is just collapsing, you know. Like I have no idea what community means, and like how can we meet beyond any kind of opinion? And this is my interest, and I'm very grateful to be here right now, because I can feel that everyone has the same interest here, and like it's like a baseline where we can meet. But what does it mean? What does it mean?
The word community comes from, the root of that is communing, which literally means resting together, just being in tune with each other. That's the root of community. It's not agree to anything. It's not. It's just communing. It's basically resting and recognizing the value of being present in a sweet way. That's it. And then the things that come up, maybe there's a chance to, you know, address them in a sweet way. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. What I found, I mean, I've lived communally for most of my life. And as soon as we have an idea of what a community is, then it isn't. But you just think each other and communing, then there's a community.
It's such a tricky one, you know. I'm living alone since, I don't know, like for so many years now, and but I have no idea how to change this and where to go right now, because I'm homeless. It's just, wow, what's going on? It's
it is really interesting time. And I think many people are in the same boat, you know. You're fortunate in the sense that you can move. You're not tied to Germany. So if someone else calls you, you can.
That
You
is,
can move. And yeah, some people can, some people can't. It's just, it's like these are the times. It's really, everything is upside down. What's true is not, But we'll see where this goes.
but what is my responsibility? Like in my family, it was clear to stay calm and to always invite. And like even not inviting, just being, just being silent.
Yes.
And this is like there is no one doing anything.
Exactly.
But
then you
it
can
brings.
Then you can take away that idea of responsibility, because it's really what it is about being true to what you love. That's it. End of story. Doesn't look any particular way, doesn't feel any particular way. It's just, you know what you're here for. And it's simple, just being present. You're not here for anything else.
That's true.
Yeah.
And again, I have a voice and like how to use it in a useful way.
Yeah.
Without,
and that's a beautiful.
how? I really don't know.
Yeah, that's a beautiful inquiry, but just to be gentle with it. It's like, my sense is that by just being at peace, you're already, your participation in life is beautiful.
The mind is just, I have no idea what's going on. Like a friend, like 2 days ago, a friend died in Hungary. Ungarn, I don't know the word. Hungary?
Yeah. Yes.
And he's 60. He was also not vaccinated and nothing, And he died. It took him 24 hours to die from this COVID. He caught it. Like this is also happening. And like I'm not denying that there's a virus going on, but of course, like who am I to judge what people are doing? And or like like I have no idea what's going on, but this is also happening, and how to navigate all of this. And
I don't know if there is a way to navigate it. It's just people die. That is what happens. It's not, I'm not being callous about that, but people do die. People die of flus, people die of cancers, people die of everything, getting hit by a car. One of the biggest causes of death is prescribed medicines. It's huge. So, yeah, we're here, and, just like, what is there to do other than to be? Everything else seems to, like, cause disturbance. And I don't see much value in that disturbance that I can find.
It's just again like this, like what is my responsibility? Also as the human that I am, the woman that I am, like how to bring, I don't know if this is even true, like to bring my gifts. I don't know if this is true.
Exactly.
And just being whatever.
We have this moment just now. How sweetly can we meet? That's about it. Everything else is just the mind promising us nonsense.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder. It's really, I tell you, it's not easy to be here in Germany. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how it's in Australia, but I tell you. And at the same time,
So-
Germany has such a potential, you know, like such brilliant minds are here. Like, come on, guys, stand up, really. You are amazing in your capacity of your mind. And even like with this history, especially because of the history right now, to stand up, to speak up. It's just crazy.
You know what, when I look at things, I don't know what anything is good for. Something's going on, that's good. Where it's going to go, we can guess, we don't know. But it's certainly grinding away at anything that's not, that's undigested, so to speak. So in a way, it's a huge opportunity, and just stay true to what we love and what we know. Just to be at peace, and that's it. To be the peace. The space for all this unfolding that's going on. That's it.
I even don't know where life wants it to be, you know. It's just where to settle, where to move. I don't know.
Just right here, right now. The rest it'll show you, like a thought will come or a movement will come. It's just like you can't really figure that stuff out. Just watch. Every time a thought crosses the mind and it gets followed, the system doesn't feel at peace, doesn't feel at ease. And when it rests here and just starts enjoying this moment, our chemicals start to release.
You know, when my family just purged on me, and it felt like energetically, like really like this, it just fell into me. It felt like this. It really takes time to move through all of this, you know, or like to allow it to move through you without grasping at it or doing anything with it. But at the same time, how to like to say stop. Hey, I'm not available for this. You know, like how to communicate clear boundaries. Is it just to walk away?
That. Whatever. There's no right way or wrong way to do that. Walking away is fine. To say stop is fine. You'll see, it's like there's no formula. back.
Oh, thank you, Isaac.
Yeah. And just watch, your mind wants to go to the family and you see it going there, and you don't need to let it go there. That's all. It's like it wants to go there. You see it. Okay, great. It's like, yeah.
You know, like I'm just taking it also in, you know, like maybe I'm a narcissist, you know, like, and it's just like, you know, like, how, you know, just, maybe it's true because I'm just, yeah, I don't know, you know,
In the, like this, someone says something, you can see that's anything in you, but just to go to entertain projections,
no,
what does it bring? What
I
does
have
it bring?
no interest. I have no interest in it.
Yeah. If someone's speaking from a very clear and deep place without without vomiting, okay, maybe you listen. But other than that, why listen? You know, if someone's not feeling good, if someone saying you're the worst person, what does it mean about you? It just means they're not at peace. That's all. And someone says, I love you. What does it mean about you? Same story. What's the I? What's the you? It's all just projection. It's just like, so I don't find it, I haven't found it useful to entertain projections of the mind in any of its expressions. It's just,
You know, this is like also what I'm doing. I'm just very quiet with it.
Mm.
And I'm available if there's an interest.
yes, that's it.
And it doesn't, you know, like, how can I say it? I'm also there if, you know, to I don't know, like just to be with them no matter where they are. And it, yeah, I don't know. I just, yeah, it's very
Yeah,
interesting.
you can, and that's up, you know, that'll follow. I mean, it's like just being with them, if that in some way satisfies something in you of being, you know, true to family or something like that, and it's not great an expense for you, then no problem. But, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Great. Emmy.
Hi. I wanted to say something, and that was that how dear I feel to be here with everyone. I was just listening to you and you saying something about projections, like I love you or whatever. And I was thinking, is this also a projection? Like I was feeling, looking at everyone and feeling how dear it is to me to be with everyone. And that it can sometimes bring up so much love to be here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that, you know, to me, there's a huge difference between love just overflowing and when we say, I love you. When love is just flowing, it's the sweetest, it's nectar. And when we say, I love you, we don't know who the I is, we don't know who the you is. You know, it's like it's somehow confused. So nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels for me so wonderful to be here as a place to rest.
Yeah.
And and it's also, I think it carries on in my life. I feel more at peace with what I'm doing, not such a turmoil in my mind about what should be or not. Yeah.
Exquisite, Emmy. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm actually doing really not anything special.
Yeah.
Not being anyone special in the world. And I still enjoy a lot of time my life.
So beautiful to hear. You speak so simply and truthfully. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. And I listened to Mira, and it touched me also. Like what you said about fear, and that you're not being able to really be in communion when you're in fear, that you cannot think, you cannot be reached. I know that from experience. I was extreme fear for quite a few years in my life, long time ago. And everyone was like a monster in my eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
There were no real monsters, but I couldn't see through that filter of fear. It was so intense. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. And can I just share something not very special, but
with pleasure.
I feel like I also have a better contact with my children. It is not based on. No, actually, it's every time it's different. Like my oldest son. Actually, all my children are not vaccinated, which makes it easier to talk. But it's also a challenge not to go into that mindset in the conversation and to try and stay in tune with each other. And it feels so, how do I say? It feels so, I don't know, dear, or to talk with them and to listen. And every time it's different. You cannot say we continue on what we talked about before, but it's I'm sorry, sometimes I think I babble too much, and then I miss the point at all.
I'm enjoying.
Yeah, just enjoying. Thank you all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Emmy. Yeah, beauty. Teresha.
Hi.
Hi.
I also like to express my gratitude for you and all, and to life whatsoever. After the retreat, I followed the HEAL Congress online with very good advices and good, great people. And one was to stay in gratitude and joy and love, and so, and believe that I'm healed already. So this kind of vibration. And if you do it for 72 hours, you are healed, something like this. Then in the brain is changing, and it's a communication with heart and brain. so I'm into it, but it's not so easy to stay all the time in gratitude. And then you think, oh, what do I cook today? And yeah. But finally, I found my way to stay in gratitude and peace. Yeah, what you are sharing all the time with us. Wow. So that is the greatest gift from this diagnosis. Wow.
You know, the word healing comes from the word
Oh,
whole.
yes.
And to rest as awareness, then consciousness is not divided by thought and by nonsense. And
Yes.
yeah, whatever happens with this bodying activity, it'll happen. It's got its journey, and you can call it healing or illness or whatever, but when you're resting as peace, it really is not, doesn't affect anything. It's just, that's like Ramana could sit there and they could operate on his arm and was not concerned. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Good. Lily.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Liliana.
It was so beautiful the way that you describe community. And every time I heard that word used in society, it did not click with me. But what you said, just beautiful.
You know, that, I mean, you see, like in some indigenous cultures, they talk about communing with all our brothers and sisters, the trees, the plants, the insects, the animals, and, you know, it's like communing with existence. Yeah.
Existence, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's lovely to commune.
Emil, you have to wave. Otherwise, Isaac can't see you.
Oh, so nice. Can I have you back, Isaac, please?
I'm here. I am here.
That was such a different experience than I expected. I was just going to say that the fragility and the beauty and it's so refined. It's just
Yeah.
it's just the heart just you don't have words for that. Oh.
Thanks, Lily.
Thank you, and in gratitude for all the things you pointed in. Thank you.
Thank you. Emma.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Emma. Greetings.
I can see a new path opening up for me. And it feels like the obvious thing to do, to investigate that. And at the same time, there's a really some reluctance to do it, also fear. Because I would have to let go of old ways of relating to desires.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's like, I don't think you have to let go of anything. It's like, if you just look gently, desires show up. Nothing right about it, nothing wrong about it. And when they show up, there's the idea that if you get what you desire, you'll be happy. Correct? Functions the same way in all of us. So it looks like, okay, if I stay true to this desire, eventually I'll be happy. But in the meantime, in the now, there's a feeling of lack. There's a feeling of not having what we want. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that something we have to give up? Having a sense of not having what we want? Or is it just, oh man, that's crazy to stay loyal to that suffering, really, with the promise that one day we might be happy? That's like a politician's promise. It's a lie. So it's not that you have to give it anything up. It's just like, you see, that's painful.
It really
Every desire is to come to the moment of satisfying the desire, then we don't have a desire. Every desire is the same. When I get what I want, then for a moment I'm at peace. But then the trouble is the next desire comes straight away because we're used to running after desires. So how do we end that? It's like at some point you see, okay, every desire has exactly the same, it functions the same way. We leave here for a promise. And then we don't feel good.
And when there is no I who can stop this, then just patience is the word, or?
It's like this. Your everyday life, when you're just moving in your life, do you sometimes bump your head on something? Does it happen sometimes?
Every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes bigger things.
But yeah, sometimes bigger things. And so that's the thing, is that we learn from it. Oh, wow, I didn't realize, I didn't see it. And so I bumped myself. Okay. So it's the same thing like with desire. You just see how it functions. It's just like bumping your head on something. That's all. Once you see how it functions, then it doesn't have the same grip anymore.
Mm.
So, at your age, you're still young, and so probably a lot of hormones, and then, I would like to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a few girlfriends or whatever, how the thoughts play. And then then there can be suffering. If you believe in that. But if you just, okay, you're here, this moment is just this moment. Then you're just here. Yeah. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to go there. The moment it gets quiet, there's no problem. So what we can see from that is every trouble is basically just a thought. Something should be different somewhere.
Yeah, I'm noticing a part that still wants to understand the function of it all, how it works.
Yeah. And then just you see, and you saw it. You saw it, and so that thought can be followed, or you see, it's a thought. That's all. What understanding is necessary just to be? Great deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah.
Hi, Isa, can you speak, please?
Sure.
Yes.
Does that, yeah. Great. Excellent. Yeah. The pictures haven't all come in, so I can't see if anybody's waving. So just come on. Samuel, now I see you. Okay. Cool.
Hi.
Hi, Samuel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rainer.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Rainer. Rainer. I don't know why I said Rainer.
No. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Yeah, it's starting to come now. They're not all back yet. That's true. Armin. Hi. Armin, you're still muted, so
Yeah. Thank you.
no problem.
Hi.
Cool.
This time I was very concentrated on the moment we come in contact and try to find out if there is a difference and is it explainable or whatever. I would say in the moment we meet or you come closer to me, it's somehow more sweeter, more the love has more colors, or how you would say.
All right, yeah.
So it's more contrast. It's without a picture, but it feels like that inside. And it's so important how, for me, how I start the day, the very awakening in the moment, in the morning when I come out of dream and when I catch or when I will be caught. In the moment I wake up before all brain activities started, then it's often much easier to keep it for a longer time, or it has a quality that carry more or can easily come back when some impressions come into deep or worked with in a wrong way. Somehow when I get entangled in it. So there are times when I come out easy and times when I don't come out easy.
Maybe. You know, to me it seems like what happens is when there's this deep love affair, little by little, inquiry starts to happen with any little thing that goes off track. It's just a natural thing that's just happened by itself. So it's 24-hour meditation in a way, you could say, like that, but with no effort whatsoever, because it just is discernment that recognizes, okay, something got caught up here. Yeah. But it's gentle. It's not like a push. It's just natural, I would say, like that.
I give it words afterwards. It is, and then after that, someone starts to try to explain it, but it's there before. It is all there before.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sometimes it's so funny when I see you, then it has the impression as if I were you, and it's a different person. I'm looking out of someone else. It's very funny. I don't follow any thoughts. Not so important. No, not important at all. Just for communication, then it's very fast, becomes very clumsy, and but I know you understand me. Well, this is one of the very important things. This wordless understanding. Oh, and out this comes gratitude again, and out this comes love again, and I'm really happy to be here and to be with the Sangha and all the people. That's so lovely. Again and again. And it's always new. It's not, I know it, I come here and it's as it always is. No, it's not. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for being. Thank you to the Sangha and all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sylvie.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sylvie.
Can you speak again?
Sure. Did that?
Yes, now I see you. Thank you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just wanted to rest a little with you.
With pleasure. Beauty, Sylvie.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Eva.
No.
Hi, Eva. Can you
I'd
see
like,
me?
yeah, I see you.
Great.
Yeah. I'd like to rest also a little bit because today my system is very activated, lots of fear and confusion around.
Yeah, it's okay. Good.
Yeah.
No problem.
And
Yeah,
I'm
just resting.
just struggling to not to run with it all. Yeah. Just rest a little
Oh,
bit
I
together.
get it. Yeah, go. Beautiful, let it come. It's okay. It's quieter. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Bas, for hosting. And thank you everyone for being, showing up,